the Epic Guyz here for National Taizai, Chapter 183, The Danger Zone. And, well, first of all, I'm pretty wet from that little intro there. I don't know why I did that, but that was my reaction after I read the chapter. Pure amazement, pure joy. Because, 183, man, there's just so much to go off the chapter. Starting off, we got Melodas. Is it pretty much, you can kind of, you can guess that that was the Demon King that Melodas was talking to. If it wasn't Demon King, I would honestly be surprised. That would be actually a pretty cool, nice plot twist if the person Melodas was talking to wasn't Demon King. But from what we gathered from this chapter, it does look, the direction is pointing that Melodas is in the purgatory talking to the Demon King, who was sealed up from some unknown reasons that we don't know of yet. But anyways, there was that stuff, and the stuff at the end, I don't even know where to start in the chapter. I have no idea. Anyways, I guess we'll start with the chronological order. We see Melodas talking to the black figure of Demon King. I'm gonna probably refer to the Demon King, maybe black figure. So if I say black figure, it's Demon King. But he starts saying he sees everything with the eye of truth, which is pretty interesting. I wonder if that's related to the lower's eye, which Merlin gave to Hawk. So that's a connection that probably pretty cool. But anyways, we get some confirmation that Melodas had two commandments: petty and charity, or love, I guess. I'm not sure what petty would be, but charity is like or equal to love as well. And then 10 commandments, thou shalt love their parents, I guess, something like that as well. But anyways, we got also a lot of commandment, like a lot of information delves into how the commandment works. So it's pretty obvious that Demon King is able to give the commandments powers. Like, I guess that was like clearly obvious, but we also get dive deeper information that a way for a commandment to lose the his own commandment is either to die or to kill the commandment who bestowed it upon him. So I was very interesting. So it seems that it's just not the Demon King who bestows the commandment, but as well as I guess higher up commandments who can bestow the commandments as well. So that's really interesting as well. And it's some really like the conversation between Melodas and the Demon King, with him talking about how I don't want to kill you, but I want to bring you back. I want to bring you back. Get rid of your emotions that you gained through that woman 3,000 years, which is probably talking, pretty much 100% sure talking to the reincarnation of Elizabeth, Liz, and that generation over that's going on as well. And it also seemed like the commandments seemed like more of a curse than an actual power up. And I feel that's what really commandments are. I know that Melodas' curse that he's living on, it probably Demon King probably gave him the curse, and the curse to the Liz or Elizabeth reincarnation, the original woman, that they will live on forever and ever and ever. And that's, at first it seems like a really, like, not a curse at all, but then as you like go through, see your friends dying over and over again, like Melodas. We see that the Drew training where he sees Liz die over and over again. That's probably Melodas' life, where he sees the reincarnation of Elizabeth over and over again die. Not long as that, but as well as friends. So that's some really intense stuff. But it's cool to think that the commandments that are given to the demons like Estarossa, Greylord, Montpiet, Desiree, the Lore, like all those 10 commandments. It's cool to think that there may be some sort of curse to the demons. Like, you are given this power, ultimate power, and one of the right-hand man to the Demon King. But as well, it's like there's some backfire to it. Like it's not a happy kind of life. I like the demons. Their true goal, I guess, the Demon King's true goal is to rule the world, and that makes them happy. So it's like, it seems like it's not really a happy like life, like to be this power. So I don't know. It'd be really interesting to think like maybe like the 10 commandments aren't fighting for themselves, but fighting for all the demons in the demon world. I think that'd be a really interesting path to take. That the villains of this group are like their goal, their motive to doing all this is for the demon tribe. Maybe the demon tribe. Usually, you would think like demon tribes are one of those like tribes who all want power. Maybe like deep down, they just want to have things their way and like be like the superior race. It seems bad. It does seem bad, but maybe they care for their own like tribes and race. I'd be really interested to see maybe more of a like all the demons we see are 10 commandments, and then like and the Demon King as well. But then we see like the red demon, the gray demon, and those bird demons. I'd be really interested to see maybe like some sort of inner world, or actually like demon people were like the 10 commandments, like the 10 commandments, like who they were before they became the commandments and stuff. I'd be really interested to see like what they fight for. That's just me like spitting out stuff. That'd be really cool for the scene. But anyways, oh god, I haven't even gone to the rest, like the good stuff. This whole chapter was, I honestly think this is one of the best Taizai chapters. There's just so much in depth. As well, we get some confirmation with pretty much Melodas that his curse is him being burned back life over and over again. And it's also really interesting to see that Demon King doesn't want to like kill Melodas to keep him dead forever, but that he wants him back. He wants him back to his former self without those, I guess, the emotion of love that he got. Wow, actually, hold up. Emotion of love, Elizabeth, his commandment, charity, which is love. Wow, that's actually a really good connection. I just thought of right now. But yeah, wow, that's actually a really good connection when I think about it. But so I guess that's where the commandment comes in, charity. I guess it's maybe through like charity of like the commandment charity or the commandment of love, he was able to feel like gain emotions to like the original reincarnation of Elizabeth, like original Elizabeth, and that's why he left the Ten Commandments. I don't know whatever happened. We really need a backstory of how Melodas and original Elizabeth left. Because he was a killing machine, Melodas, a pure killing machine. We saw in that one little like 3-page backstory where we saw Melodas like was the captain of the former Ten Commandments. Like, when that happens, I'm really interested in what happened 3,000 years ago, and even how the Demon King got sealed off. Like how, like we know that like because Melodas left there, the demon powers were like they were lessened a lot. But how did they seal the Demon King? Is also really interesting. Probably has a big effect on the god this time, but as well. So we see like the Demon King wants Melodas back to form himself. He doesn't want to kill Melodas because like that's why he gave him the curse. He wants him. Basically, Demon King wants him to go through this life with all these emotions and basically feel pain, like feel the emotion of loss and sadness and despair and depression. And he I guess the Demon King hopes through all of that Melodas will toss the emotions away and go back to his former self, like the former head of the Ten Commandments, and just wreak havoc. As well as the Demon King also spoke some interesting stuff about taking those emotions, and that's the way I read it, that he took those, like he was gonna take Melodas' emotions and gain his more like his true power back, or more power. So I really wonder like what's up with Demon King on that with the emotion aspect, because it seemed like the emotion played a big like role for the commandments, as well as like Estarossa when he was crying when he killed Melodas, and we see some emotions between Montsped and Desiree that they care for each other, and as well we see Gauthier who wants a heart, who wants to feel like what emotion of love and friendship is. So it's just really like I really think that emotions for demons kind of are gonna play some try. Maybe the demons were some sort of former human like clan that were given a curse to feel. Maybe they were given a curse to feel no emotions, and through like that they became like some other sources that became demons, and that's how the demon tribe was born. I think it'd be really cool to get like a backstory of how these tribes all form. I guess that like the giants beat the giants. But I really do think that the demon tribe will be some sort of like. They weren't originally demons when they were first brought to this world. Maybe some like black magic and stuff. I know it's really like cliche and stuff, but or something like, I don't know, something like some humans, and that's how demons are created. It wasn't like through black magic a person was cursed, but maybe an entire tribe was created, became the demon tribe. That'd be really interesting. So pretty much just we see the Demon King try attacking Melodas. Melodas like, oh hell no, you ain't taking these away, and just goes in flying. So I don't know what's gonna happen between Melodas and Demon King, but we skipped to like, sweet mother, we skipped to some intense stuff. Oh, just thinking of, honestly, I woke up at like 6. I had to work. The reason why I just took the reason out right away. I woke up and that second half woke me I was like, okay, I am now ready for it. I am ready for next week. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So the second half we see basically everyone fighting like Estarossa, and we get an explanation of Estarossa's commandment, his power of charity, or basically if you feel hatred and you love, the opposite of love, hatred, that you cannot like attack or hold a weapon. No, like Gil Thoughts, Gil Thunder, everyone, they are powerless. And even we're gonna see Ban. We got, oh yes. I was worried that we weren't going to see Bond for a while. I really honestly thought that maybe Estarossa blew him apart, even it was going to take a very long time. I was honestly expecting to see like a little cell of Bond in like a jar and be like, yeah, Bond's here. He's going to take a little while to regenerate. See, he's growing a little bit day by day. But thank God he's he's back in action. Maybe we get some more stuff later on after the big plot at the end of the chapter. I'm really interested to see like the inner thoughts of the sins, because we didn't get to see all of them. All I saw was Bon and the glorious Escanor. So I'm really interested to see how everyone else feels. Like I wonder. I'm more like I'm interested in King, Diane, and wherever Merlin. We still don't know Merlin is. God knows were Merlin and jeez. But I'm more interested to see what Gorthia thinks about Melodas dying. I think it's a really interesting aspect. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if we get some, like, maybe we get, like, Gorthia's awakening, like, he finally feels emotions, something like that, through the death of his captain. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened and we see, like, Gorthia awaken as a commandment or something like that. I really, really do not know. But that'd be really cool. I really think that'd be really cool. But the big thing everyone's talking about, we see Escanor walk up, and it's just like, huh? How you doing that? No, my charity thing doesn't make, if you have hatred, there's no way you have no hatred. And we see, like, the Desiree, Monspan, and Grilla, like, what is going on here? That everyone's just freaking out, and Escanor's like, I feel no hatred for those who are down, like, I pay down below me. And Escanor's like, you insolent, you've such insolent pride. And Escanor's rebuttal, that is my sin. I swear to God, that line was the greatest comeback I think I've ever heard ever. Just in the context of the story, like, Escanor's like, oh, I feel no hatred for those who are below me, and saying, like, he's like that, like, glorious and stuff, and like he's just that prideful, and it was like, you insolent fool, that's pride, that's such pride you have, and it's like, and there's just that line, that is, and just looks down, and it's like, that is my sin, and it's like, okay, oh, I honestly was not, like, there were like theories that we were gonna Escanor and Estarossa face, because we saw Glock set at stake that Escanor, in his pseudo form, was on the power of Estarossa. So, I don't know, maybe Glockstein was a little bit wrong on the power of Estarossa, because right now, Escanor is in his full, like, full solar transformation, where he's buffed up and he's just ready to kick some major ass. So, this is the fight. Like, this is the fight all Taizai fans are waiting for. Estarossa versus Escanor. I was honestly not expecting this fight to happen this soon. I was, I don't know what. I was thinking 40, 50 chapters. Maybe when the Sinzo gather and they attack, like the Ten Commandments, and Escanor will be the first one up to see Estarossa. But it looks like title chapter of 184 is gonna be like the Clash of Titans, or Titans Clash. I think Titans Clash, something like that. It's Clash and Titans. Not sure like what's in between, but the two Titans are clashing. Clash of Titans. The puns are so bad. I'm sorry, but yeah, this is just gonna be insane. I honestly, and it's gonna sound really bad, but I think either two things are gonna happen. The fight's gonna get interrupted, which most likely maybe will. Maybe we'll get like a short one chapter fight. Because I feel this is more of a tease than anything. I honestly feel this is a tease. Or two, Estarossa beats Escanor through some way. Or maybe all like Estarossa beats Escanor. Because there's no way Nakaba sensei would have that big fight with Melodas and Estarossa just to have Escanor beat Escanor. That I don't think that's happening at all. I could see maybe Escanor giving Estarossa a good fight, pushing him back, and then maybe he's about to like finish him off or something like that, and Estarossa is interrupted, and then we see Estarossa, some character members of Estarossa saying like he has to finally like there's people who are up to his level, and he has to actually like train and maybe get stronger. That'd be really interesting to see, even though we need the sins to get stronger, not the commandments, but that's just there as well. Also, another thought that is really out of the blue, a big shot in the dark, is maybe the person, we're going back to Melodas in the Purgatory, and maybe the person Melodas is talking to is not the Demon King. I think that'd be really interesting plot twist to have, that who he's talking to is maybe like the god, like some sort of, like the leader of the god in this clan, and maybe through some like, maybe he like rules everything, and he's trying to create like, he's trying to bring back the demon, like the Ten Commandments demon tribe, to destroy all of the clans, to make the god in this clan back in spirit, because they are hiding the god in this clan, and they are very suspicious to me. Along with Merlin, I don't know why Merlin, god in this clan, very suspicious, and whatever they're up to, I have no idea. I trust Merlin, but at the same time, I don't. I feel she's more of a good side, but the god in this clan, I feel like they're a reason why they helped steal the demons, but then went into hiding. So I honestly would, like, that'd be a really cool plot twist to have, like, maybe the leader of the goddess, or the god of the goddess clan, to be talking to Mel's right now, and he's the one who's influencing all this, and he wants to bring, like, the goddess clan to rule the tribe. I think that'd be really interesting to see a nice plot twist, and who knows who knows what the Demon King is, but that's really, if that happens, oh god. But it most likely is Demon King. I would be surprised if it wasn't. But anyways, this has been Epic Guyz, chapter 183. Oof. No words. I will see you next week for 184. I might do a live reaction, honestly, for that chapter. I want to do one today, but I just kept reading the chapters. But anyways, Epic Guyz, signing out.